Anne, can you come up over here, please? Sure. I am running the member meeting. Gosh, we got a good group here. That's great. Thank you for coming. We do these member meetings to keep all of you abreast of what's going on with YLRL. The one thing we're wanting to do is to see YLRL grow throughout the 21st century, and we're all going to be a part of that growth. We've got some good things going on. I'm really excited. I couldn't have been president at a better time. First of all, I'm president during a convention, which when I found out that was going to happen, I got really excited. And then again, with the changes that are coming on, it's just really a neat thing. One of the first things I want you to learn about, is Nancy Hall here yet? Where's Nancy? Nancy, come up, please. Nancy Hall is the chair of the online harmonics. Is that what you're Don't, we just got out of a board meeting and my brain is frazzled and I am functioning on caffeine. So, can you, Nancy, okay, the committee is Michelle Carey, Rhea Jerome, Val Lemko, and Cheryl Muir. And Nancy is going to show you what we're doing having to do with the getting the harmonics online. Oh. Did you do the other one? There should be another one right on my laptop. Wait till you see what these women have done. Okay, Michelle is going to talk, and Michelle is equally as good as Nancy is on all of this.
I don't really want to talk about it. Well, we worked really, really hard. We're feeling our way around. It's still a work in progress. We haven't fine-tuned a lot. The picture that's up there, when you see it, I threw a bunch of harmonics on the ground, took a picture, edited a little bit, threw a new background on it, and then propped that up there. So it really is just a work in progress. There's a lot going on. You'll see lots and lots of changes. This is definitely not the final look. But fundamentally, it's all the same. Got it? Oh, we're getting there. But the goal is to put, I don't know how much you want me to talk about it. Okay. Well, the goal is that we're going to put the past harmonics in the front so that people can see some of our past and where we've been. We'll go back. It's a lot of work to get those PDFs, get them exported, make sure that they're in the right format, and then get them uploaded. We're going to put the current. There will never be a current year with anybody's information on it on the front page. It'll always be the past on the front. We're creating a member area in the back where more current stuff can be and also more personal stuff can be handled. So there'll be a member area only. And are you on?
Once we do the address, if anyone has a phone.
YLHarmonics.org. Is it not working? I can use my phone again. I don't mind.
One of the things that we're trying to do here is to get more advanced in here.
Yeah, so we're trying to get this going. One of the things we're trying to do is get more advanced into social media. So for those of you guys who may not be aware of it, YLRL, in addition to having the harmonics online, we also have a Twitter account, YLRL Ham Radio. We also have an Instagram account, same thing, YLRL Ham Radio. We have a Facebook page. YLRL has a Facebook page. Some of the districts, like District 5 has a Facebook page. I'm not sure any others. We had a page put together. District 2 has one, and after today, District H, which I belong to, will have a Facebook page too. But the district chairs, I highly recommend it. It's a great way to show the ladies in your area what's going on. So I mentioned we have a Twitter page. We have Instagram. We just created a YouTube channel. Michelle has basically been videotaping all of the sessions here. Ria was live streaming some of them on Facebook. So we're definitely doing what we can. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. There's one more I'm missing. Yes. For the officers, yeah. But definitely, like I said, with Twitter, somebody else is using YLRL, and it's not as well known, so that's why I was putting YLRL Ham Radio. And with tweeting, I was using hashtags YLRL Ham Radio, YLRL Convention 2018, and I was also doing hashtag Ham Radio, figuring I'd get anyone else who wasn't in just the regular. I don't know what the hashtag is. I know you use it, and it goes, oh.
Yeah, so. Hi, so think of a hashtag as basically like a category, right? If you put a hashtag in something, somebody can search for something. It's like a keyword. Anybody use AOL? Right? So you look for a hashtag. You look for a hashtag online, and it'll allow you to quickly find a topic. Like all my ham radio posts are tagged pound ham radio, hash ham radio. So people see, if they're looking for ham radio, they find my post and it comes up more relevant. So that's basically it.
Right, well, as it is, technology is not behaving. My computer won't let me on, and then we can't get on the server. But all of you guys who have cell phones, or smartphones, open up your browser, go to wildharmonics.org. Yes, you should see it. All of the 2017 issues are there. For 2016, the only thing we're missing is March, April. Just to let you know, the current issues will not be online. You have to be a member to get it. And as was agreed long ago, we do not put the membership directory. If you think about that, that has, people's emails, phone numbers, address. Even when we passed out harmonics at Hamfest, the directory issue is something we do not put out, and we won't have it online. But the older, like I said, issues, the plan is to eventually put all of the old issues going back to 1940 online. So you can go and see, what is it YLRL did, many years ago, like for some of us, when you were born, what were they doing? Because, a lot of us like going back and seeing what happened in, 19-something. Yes?
Also, even the issues that are posted, we're going to delete the new member information pages.
Okay. On the pages that are posted, we're going to delete the new member information pages. Yes, ta-da! So here's what it is. It has a nice little flash page. Right now, this is, like I said, Wild Harmonics will take you to that, and it shows you, it's the archive. And like I said, you just click on a link. Gee, what happened last year? And it opens up the, sometimes it takes a little longer than others, but it opens up the harmonics, so you can see what's going on, what happened, president's info, district chair, and then you can also just do a quick search. Control S. Oops. Yeah, but you can also do a search on this. Is it open Apple? Well, yeah, but you can also search, but like I said, it's online right now. And right now, we have the 2007 issues, 2017 issues, and then 2016, March, April somehow is missing in the cloud, so we are looking for it. Hopefully it comes down, and the plan is eventually to have these down. Right now, Listworks will probably have just the years there, as we get more, where you just click on the year and then you can get the other issue. But yeah, like I said, this is something people have been asking about, so we have that set up.
We are advancing in technology. One thing I cannot do, but those three can, and it's happening. This here and the new accounts, Twitter and Instagram, is all brand new within just the last couple of weeks. Yes.
Would you be connecting this to the ARRL page?
The YLRL, yes, the plan is we'll have a link from the YLRL org page to here.
To the ARRL page?
Yeah.
No.
We're not affiliated.
We're not,
Well,
we're an affiliated club, but we're a separate organization from them. So we would do it from our page. We would not do it from the ARRL page, because they're a separate organization.
By the way, the Twitter and Instagram pages were done by Carol Hall, WHCSH. That is Nancy's daughter, and she's going to be updating these things and continuing to work on them. So if you know anything about Twitter, which I like Twitter, I don't like Instagram, and I don't like Facebook. So Twitter I can do, the others are hard for me. So whatever one works for you, get on and promote some of these things, because it's the younger generations that are using these things, and if we don't have them, they're not going to be coming on. Now we've got another thing going, PayPal. And Barbara, your vice president, AC7UH, is going to be talking about it. The committee is Michelle Carey and Linda Heinen. And Linda wasn't able to make it, but you already know Michelle.
Thank you. You've almost said as much as I was going to say, but that's perfect. We are working on getting PayPal set up so that you can renew your membership, do the club sales, place orders, that kind of thing, and do donations like to the scholarship fund. It's definitely a work in progress, and I don't honestly have a timeline, but I would like to hope that you'll see it within a year, and hopefully sooner. Are there any questions? So just keep an eye out for it.
Thank you, Barbara. Like I said, she's the vice president of YLRL. Anne, do you want to come up and talk about the receiving treasurer and elections and that kind of thing? This is Ann Manna, WB1ARU. I always remember the 1ARU and not the WB. She's the secretary of YLRL.
Well, good morning. Good to see you all here. I just wanted to remind you that election year will be 2020, January of 2020. Before that time, in other words, starting now, we will have a nominating committee working on getting a slate of officers. Some of our officers are limited to a 2-year term. That would be the president and the vice president. Other officers, like treasurer and secretary, there are no term limits, or district chairs for that matter. However, as we all know, you can get stuck in a rut when you're in the same position for a long time, or you can just get fatigued with the task. So, if you are at all interested in being part of this organization more than just being a member, please let your district chairperson know. The chair of the nominating committee is Amber, the District 4 chairperson, and I'm just as bad as she is about call signs, so look at your harmonics. K4TAC, Amber. She's the District 4 chairperson. She's going to be the chair of the nominating committee. Carol, who has been Carol from K4SAF, wave your hand, Carol. You all know her call because you've sent your dues to her for the last X years. That's why X is 10. Carol has said, time for someone else to learn this job. The responsibilities of the receiving treasurer are pretty interesting, I guess you might say. You really need to be good, proficient at Excel, Access, and also be a person who attends to detail well. It is an interesting task. I'm sure Carol would say she's enjoyed a lot of aspects of it, hearing from the members every year and so forth. With PayPal, there may be a little less work in some ways, but still quite a bit of work to do. Talk to Carol if this is something that you feel you have the background for. We know for sure that this is a position that is going to need to be filled. So we're interested in finding people who are talented in the areas that we need staff for. Any questions? Talk to Carol. And a big thanks.
Yes, thank you, Carol. You've done a really great job, and we appreciate it immensely. Another change that's going to be happening is that Rosemary Badig, back in the back, raise your hand, Rosemary. She is the other receiving treasurer, and she is needing to step down also. One of the things that's always been really important to me is making sure that whoever is doing a job with YLRL never stays any longer than what they think they should be staying. And we all know that we have priorities in our lives, and that there comes a time when it's important to step down and let somebody else step in. Well, Ann Dirkman, I don't know what her call sign is, but KG9YL. KC9YL. Ann, would you raise your hand, please? Well, she has volunteered to take over Rosemary's job, which we very much appreciate, and she knows what she's doing, and she's good on the computer and all these other things for whatever the job entails, of which I know very little about. So we really do appreciate that, and now Rosemary can go on doing other things that are important to her. So we've already got one taken care of, and now we need the other one taken care of. With Carol, we really have until the next election, so we have over a year. And I know that there'll be somebody that steps in that role and does it equally as well as Carol does.
Question?
Oh yes.
Can you put the bylaws up on the website as well?
It is on the website.
It is on the website.
Okay.
The Constitution, the bylaws, and the procedures
On
are.
this site. You want to see them on the screen? On this site?
Okay, yeah,
This side is in conjunction
with the other side.
With the other side.
Yeah,
They're
so they'll
just
be
linked to each other.
Yeah, we were using this one.
For the harmonics only. Okay.
So, but it is on the other side. The other side will have a link to here. This will take it to YLRL.org.
YLRL.org is the main YL
YLR
site. This is in conjunction.
Okay, thank you.
There it is.
Thank you.
It's under Welcome to YLRL. Constitution and Procedures Policy.
And you can't see it without downloading the PDF.
Great, thank you.
What is it that you're wondering about?
Nothing in particular. I just wanted to make sure it was, able to be seen. And
Oh, okay. Yes, like I said, it's under the Welcome section, and you can download all of that onto your computer.
Great, thank you.
Okay. One area that, I don't know how many of you know, but we have a new youth chair. Her name is Eva Knappel, N5EVA, and she's from Texas originally, and she is now living here in Oklahoma. Anyway, she was supposed to be here, and I was really hoping to introduce her to you and have her stand, but she got bit by a spider on Wednesday, ended up in the emergency room, and the meds that she's taking are taking it out of her, so she wasn't able to come. I'm really disappointed in that. She's 16 years old. She got her license when she was 13. She first wanted to get her license to be able to monitor the storm chasers, which I was talking about yesterday. She's involved with ARIES, CERT. She's made contacts from the USS Oklahoma and USS Badfish radio clubs. Anyway, like I said, I told her I was going to introduce her to you, and we just want to welcome Eva to being part of YLRL. The nominating committee chair, which Ann mentioned, is Amber Cole, K4TAC District 4 chair, and she lives in Ramseur, North Carolina. Right now, YLRL has 106 DXYL members. In the US, we have 327 members. Canada has 12 members, which is 445 members, which is a really good number. So things are growing. We're drawing people from varied generations, which is a really good thing. We've got those of us that are older and that have been involved for years and years, and we've got the younger generations coming in, moving in, bringing us into the future, which is what we also need. The whole thing is working out. YLRL is growing, and good things are happening. Does anybody, before I forget, we do not have a treasurer's report right now, but we're working on getting the 501c3 established in the way it needs to be. And if anybody wants a report, you can email me and I will get you that report. Does anybody have any questions? Anne Marie wants to talk about the Ann Manna wants to talk about the YLRL Scholarship Fund. One more.
I don't know if anybody's here that wasn't here the other 3 times I've talked about this, but the YLRL Scholarship Fund is part of what helps keep us as a nonprofit organization, and also helps support women in amateur radio, which if you look there, it's really handy that that's up there. Purposes of the YLRL to encourage and assist YLs throughout the world to enter into amateur radio, sponsor and otherwise carry out programs to promote YL interest, appreciation, and understanding, carry out a program of handicapped and special services to the blind, we do that too, to provide scholarship funds, pay attention to D. Scholarship funds are other grants to worthy young ladies to continue their education with preference given to those in the academic study of communications and electronics or related arts and sciences. There we go. Donations accepted. I will open this box tonight after I get back up to my room, and I will announce at breakfast tomorrow morning how much we've raised during the convention toward the scholarship fund. You may also make memorial donations. If you look in harmonics, there's always a page from Linda talking about memorial donations in memory of Silent Keys and Carol Nowak, a longtime member who passed away this week. So if you knew Carol, maybe you'd like to make a donation in her memory. Yes, please.
If we wanted to make a donation by check, who would we send it?
Please, if you use a check, make it out to YLRL and memo it Scholarship Fund. The money will be going directly to Linda Heinen, who's the scholarship chair.
I don't have my checkbook with me, but if I get home and I want to...
Mail it to Linda Heinen, check for her address in the harmonics, or I can give it to you.
I believe it's online as well on the YLRL.org.
YLRL.org. Look for Linda Heinen, she's the treasurer. The scholarship funds are held separately from the dues funds, which keep our organization running.
Thank you, Anne. And now Judy has something to say. Not to everybody. Okay, I guess this will close, oh, yes, Rosemarie.
The membership fee for the DXYL, and most of you are sponsoring DXYL. Oh, I have to come up there? Oh.
The microphone.
So everybody can hear you better.
It's either that or you gotta use your, project your voice.
Get you on the
Mama's
video.
voice.
Okay, the DXYL fee is $25 because it's $15 plus $10 as a postage fee for the harmonics, but harmonics goes out via email now to the DXYL. So we're going to drop that $10. It's only if you have a YL that has to have it by mail, which is only 2, and I'm paying for one of them, so it probably won't have any effect. So the fee is going to be dropped. We're going to vote on it, but it seems like it's going to be $15 now, same as for us here in the United States. And for the Canadian, I guess we dropped the $3, is it? $4. So it's $15 for the Canadian too if you sponsor a Canadian. So for you who sponsors, you can start paying $15 instead of $25, which is, it's going to be a relief for many. And it's going to do, there will be in the directory, and I guess in the harmonics saying that Anne will take over from me, so make sure that you get it to Anne and not to me starting January when we start paying for the fee.
Thank you, Rosemarie. I want to thank all of you for coming to the member meeting. We are now going to be having our picture taken. They have found a better place to take it.